What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror thriller film review. Today, we're going to talk about the newer film that's been the TikTok craze. That's Megan. It was released January 6th, 2023, and is directed by Gerard Johnstone, who's done films like Housebound, Nothing Special, and Stone's Wedding. It's had a box off or a budget of $12 million, and it's been quite the profitable film as far as I understand. So yeah, Megan. Well, this is a killer toy movie again. So January is usually like the graveyard of horror films. So you just don't know how to market it or don't think it's going to do well, they dump it in January. There's another month too. I think it's like April or something that they do it. And so yeah, a lot of people. It looked good, but we'll see how was it. Well, first let me tell you the story. Um, so Megan is a cyber um, basically an enhanced robot with huge, somewhat human emotions, and is very smart and quick learning. And because this one lady who works at a toy factory or a toy development company is trying to compete with another company and developing something brighter. So instead of trying to having farting Furbies and stuff. She develops this big cyborg thing for her niece who lost her parents in a snowplow accident, or as they call it, a snow truck accident, because clearly this was written by somebody from like California or something, because no one up here in Canada calls them that. Anyways, yeah, so as the girl gets attached to this robot, the robot ends up turning into an evil killing machine and causing a lot of mischief and problems. And yeah, and also the company that the aunt works for wants to premiere it and sell it as soon as possible. Yeah, overall, I thought it was a neat concept and a pretty good one. It takes basically what Child's Play does and takes like iRobot elements and mixes them together and puts some kids in peril as well. Yeah, there are some interesting, funny, amusing kills in this. Some of the best ones are actually in the trailer for this. But for the most part, it's still a good little creepy film. It has your creepy doll sort of aspects to it and stuff. But for the most part, I thought this film was pretty generic. The characters aren't super well developed. They are your typical characters for this type of setting, and then obviously you can usually tell who are throwaway characters and stuff. There's some good amusing humor mixed in with this, though, that kind of uh, adds a little more dynamics to some of the characters, but some of them are just like plain dull and not really worth it. But yeah, overall though, the special effects and everything were decent enough. The kills, even though they were off camera and stuff, and some of the after effects afterwards looks and stuff were actually pretty good. They had some pretty good gloomy scenes mixed in there too with this, and overall I thought it was an amusing popcorn flick for the most part. It's not really scary or anything. It's very thrilling, I guess, and maybe a little suspenseful. This is a good sort of like beginner type of horror film, I'd say. And the interesting part of this is Megan was actually shot to be an R-rated film. So, and then they realized the younger demographic copying the dance and stuff, how big that was trending. So they actually held it back and edited down to a PG-13 rating. It would which I think actually would probably help this movie. But for like people who watch a lot of horror like I am, it wasn't that good. I think added blood, gore, and stuff would have been more interesting from my end, but apparently they're releasing that later. So, but for what this one was, it's still an amusing, good film. Nothing really new brought to the table. It's just different dynamics mixed in with an old school sort of style formula, which enhanced and made some more creepy, better killer toy robot type of stuff. I thought this film was decent enough and entertaining enough. So overall, it's not that bad. So I'm going to give Megan a 3 out of 5. Yeah, A lot of fun, creepy atmosphere, and overall an amusing, entertaining film. So, yeah, if you want to check out what I'm talking about, there's a trailer link down below, or for I can find the whole film, I'll link it down below, but I doubt that. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories at the film title hashtag, the subgenre film and hashtag, so you're aware of it. And my letterbox is down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating after watching films. And Twitter's down there now. So, yeah, at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video. Share it so more people are aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any other films or film franchises in any genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. And also, doesn't matter what streaming service they're on, and new or old. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, make sure you subscribe. Hopefully, find something weird, obscure, and odd that you probably never thought of checking out together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular films that have come out, like this, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because, well, I'm going to be diving into another James Wan type of horror, one that I was really looking forward to checking out, Malignant, in the next review. So, yeah, make sure you tune in for that and watch out for all those killers, cyborg, robotic toys that are coming out, because more than not, this is probably going to predict the future. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.